Alright, so I'm in the truck right now. It's super windy outside. It's ridiculous out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to you guys in advance for the wind noise. It's bad. So what we've done today and what we're doing is we're putting vent visors on my '02 Chevy Silverado extended cab. It's nothing special. It's just something to do to it. This is the actual first video that I filmed for that I videoed for the channel. All the other two videos are stuff that they're stuff that I pre-recorded a while back of the truck. So I figured I didn't film any other stuff I've done, so I figured I might as well go ahead and film this to start out with it. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Just gonna get into it and just go with it. Alright, so I've already got everything that we're gonna need for this install laid out. We got our rubbing alcohol, paper towels, vent visors, and instructions. So we're just gonna get into it. It's not too hard to do. It's just pretty simple, straightforward. But so let's get into it. So what we're gonna do first is take our rubbing alcohol, some paper towels, and rub down up here all around the top of the windows where we're gonna be putting them at, so that they'll actually adhere like they're supposed to, and everything will stick and be nice and clean for it. So it's not hard to do, nothing special. Just gonna take some rubbing alcohol like that. Nothing much, but just go up all over the top of the door with it and get it real nice and clean. We want a nice, clean surface to adhere to, so that they'll stick and stay on for a while. Got some dirt and grease coming up there. If you can see at the bottom of the doors where you may not can, but if you can see where the paint's gone, just don't mind that. I was pulling the trim off of here, and when I was doing that, I used some aircraft decal and adhesion remover, which was not a good idea because down here the paint's gone now. But when I'm putting the correct trim back on it, because these are not the original doors, it's going to be fixed for the most part. You can still see it, but it won't be too bad. So now that we've got that door rubbed down, so we're just going to do a little bit more, because there was a couple of spots that I really didn't get good. So we're just going to go back over this one more time, just to make sure that we've got a good, clean surface to go on. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to be fairly clean, and the rubbing alcohol does a good job of that, especially for adhesive stuff. It helps to clean, and it sticks really good once you clean with it. So anytime that I use anything with double-sided like 3M tape, I do this so that I can make sure that it'll go on good. So we're just going to do one more pass like this, and then go ahead and do the back door as well. Make sure that we got that one good, and then we'll start putting them on. Alright, so we're going to start with the front one. It's not nothing special to do. We're just going to pull off. Well, first we're actually going to figure out where we want it. Kind of line it up on there. See about where it's going to fall at and how we like it on there. About right there, it's going to do it for me. So I'll put it like that. I'm just going to pull this red backing off this tape. It's nothing hard to do, nothing special. Just pull that off there. Throw it down. Figure out exactly where we want it before we start putting it on. like I said, not nothing hard, not nothing special. Just kind of press it on there, get it good firm like we want it. Look up under the bottom of it, make sure it's all stuck good. And then we'll grab the back one. It's gonna be the same process for the back. Just figure out about where we want it. And I forgot to mention that I do believe that these will allow me to open the side windows up to kind of pop out. So that's pretty nice for that. So and the same thing we did on the front. Figure out about where we want it on there. About like that. Yeah. We can cheat it to the back a little bit. Same thing. Just gonna peel this backing off if I can get it off. Yeah. Peel the backing off of there. Like that. Figure out exactly where we want it again. And it is okay on the first couple of tries that you try to do it. If you don't get it perfect, before you press it down, you can pull it off. You can gently pull it off and just get it right where you want it at. And you can go around the edges of it, press it firmly like we did on the front. Ain't nothing too hard about it. Just press it like that. And that side's on. Back up and look at it. I think it looks good. It looks decent to me. I mean, I've seen better done, but I mean, I'm not professional, so it'll be that. So for this side, it's just pretty much gonna be the same thing as the other side. And it's just wipe it down real good. Go over it with this. And then just take the pieces and put them on. It's same thing. But so I've been thinking about it. Do y'all want, like, I know I don't have very many people on here yet, but there's some stuff that I've done with the truck that I haven't recorded, but I can go back and just kind of walk through and show what I've done. So I want to know, like, any of y'all want to see that? I mean, I know that there's hardly any subscribers on here yet, but just to leave it to watch. Do y'all want to see stuff that I've done to the truck? Or just like different things that I have done or that I'm going to do? I don't know if I can tell you what I'm going to do because I've got some stuff planned and in the works right now. I've got another one of these trucks out back that I'm getting parts off of slowly, that I've already put some on here. So just let me know. So on this side, it's literally the same exact thing as the other. Just line it up like we want it. Figure out exactly how we want it, where we want it at. See what we like. Figure that out. Same thing. Feel this aggravating red strap on. Just actually this weekend we're going to start on it. Me and my buddy are fixing to start on pulling the motor out of this little S10 because he messed the motor up in it. So probably start on that tomorrow afternoon. Start pulling the front end off of it and get ready to pull the motor out of it, tear it down, and see what exactly happened with it. So that's going to be coming up, and there's some other stuff I'm going to be doing to this truck in a couple of weeks. So just don't know exactly what all's going to happen with it. We're just gonna slowly work through it and see what all we can get done on his, get done on this one, and I'm gonna try to get him on this a lot too, because me and him have been good friends for a while. So we'll just see how it all works out. All right, so I'm in the truck right now. It's super windy outside. It's ridiculous out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to you guys in advance for the wind noise. It's bad. So what we've done today, and what we're doing is we're putting vent visors on my 02 Chevy Silverado extended cab. It's nothing special. It's just something to do to it. This is the actual first video that I filmed for the videoed for the channel. All the other two videos are stuff that they're stuff that I pre-recorded a while back of the truck. So I figured I didn't film any other stuff I've done, so I figured I might as well go ahead and film this to start out with it. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Just gonna get into it and just go with it.